Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brotherhood of Believers Bible Study. Just going to give you a real quick recap of what we discussed this week. Our topic was, what does it mean to call upon the name of the Lord? And it centered around Romans 10:13, where it says, for everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Now, it's also, that same verse is word for word echoed in Acts chapter 2, verse 21. But if you look at it closely, in my Bible, and I'm sure yours, there's some quotations in that verse, and it starts after the word for. The rest of the verse, whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved, is in quotations. And it's pulling from Joel chapter 2, verse 32. And it's part of a messianic prophecy discussing that one day, not only Jews, but Gentiles also, everyone in the world will be saved if they call upon the name of the Lord. So that everyone in there literally means everyone, that salvation is available to all who call upon his name. So that was a really important kickoff of our discussion this week. It was pointed out too, though, if you continue reading Romans 10 verses 14 and 15, it reads, how will they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how are they to believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how are they to hear without someone preaching? So three key ingredients there for people to be able to call upon the name of the Lord. The first is preaching, so that they can hear, so that they can believe. So we have to have people that are courageous and bold and willing to preach and share the gospel of Jesus, so that they can hear it and eventually believe in him. So very important there. Another thing, I looked up the very first instance in the Bible of the phrase, call upon the name of the Lord. And what I found was in Genesis, all the way back in Genesis, chapter 4, verse 26. And it reads, to Seth also a son was born. Now Seth was Adam and Eve's third child. After Cain and Abel came Seth. So to Seth also a son was born, and he called him Enosh. At that time, people began to call upon the name of the Lord. So even at the dawn of man, they recognized the importance of a relationship with God the Father. So they began to call upon the name of the Lord. So three quick things that I wanted to discuss on calling upon the name of the Lord, what it reflects. The first is total surrender. Just basically what total surrender in this relationship with God just means letting go of our control and letting God take control. So letting go and letting God. And that's choosing to place your words, your actions, and your entire life under his lordship. And the second thing is just total reliance. So total surrender of control, and then total reliance on God. So trusting in his promises and not your own works. Calling upon the name of the Lord is an expression of worship. So publicly proclaiming God's character, offering thanks to God, and seeking his guidance. So that goes back all the way to the days of Abraham, even before he was Abraham, when he was known as Abram. So Genesis 13:4 says, and there Abram called upon the name of the Lord. This was after he had set up an altar to give thanks and praise and worship to God. So very, very important for us to call upon the name of the Lord, rely on him, and put our total faith and trust in his plan for our lives. So that's what we took from this as what it meant to call upon the name of the Lord. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I hope you tune in next week. Next week's discussion is going to be, what does it mean when we say that Jesus is Lord? So that's going to center around Romans chapter 10, verse 9. And we will touch back next week to discuss that. Until then, grab your Bibles, open them up, and let God speak to you. Take care.